And at the press conference, Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, they're meeting on Face to Face, presented by FanDuel. What's going on, gentlemen?
It's popping.
How you doing? You all right?
Yes, sir.
Good to see everybody. Now look, according to FanDuel, you're coming into this fight as the underdog.
Yeah, that's to be assumed, right? This is
so
a
it's pretty
Olympic
much
gold
expected,
medalist over
right.
here, two-time heavyweight champion of the world. But I've been an underdog my whole life, man. I've had to fight for everything that I've gotten, earned my position all the time, and I've honestly had some of my best performances coming in as a underdog. And I don't really look at the betting lines and all, who's this favorite, who's that,
Right.
because to me, none of that matters. I know what I'm capable of and the work that I've put in.
Anthony, I'm assuming you never had to make weight.
Never had to
Never
make
had
weight.
to make weight.
Never.
So I seen when they said that you came in, you're training hard. I actually seen you said that you're faster, you're stronger, and why didn't you do this way before? Do you feel better coming in at 245 than ever?
I do. I feel great.
Yeah.
I'm blessed. I feel happy that this task was put upon me because I wouldn't have pushed myself to get to a certain weight. I would have just been doing what I do usually.
Right.
And I feel really good. So I think it was a blessing in disguise.
You think you lined them up? Think that was very smart of y'all to get him down to 245?
Yeah, no, I don't agree with the decision or on his behalf, like he's taking away his best thing against me, which is his power. And we've seen him when he's a little bit lighter and there's just not as much thump on the punches, and I think that's probably the best thing he could have had is that extra oomph in those punches. But it's his game plan, whatever he wants. But to me, the weight doesn't matter. The weight's not going to make a difference. It's going to be the skills that win this fight, and I believe my skills are better than his, which is a crazy thing to say, but he's a very basic fighter, and he's gotten to where he's at because of the size and because of the power. So the skills are what's going to win this fight, and he's seen that with Usyk when he fought him, and so I believe it's going to be very similar to that.
And now I teamed up with Team Usyk to improve my skills as well. So we got
As you should. You definitely needed to change coaches.
And we got skills as well.
You definitely needed to change coaches, so I'm glad.
Well, it sounds like he's happy that you're coming in 245. I also was going to bring that up, but we'll talk about it now. That you said you didn't believe he had a bunch of skills and that you would kick his ass and that this was a fight that you basically wanted. Not recently, you've been saying it for a minute. What about his skills tells you that you're a better skill fighter than him?
Yeah, he's
Some fucking Olympic gold medalist, dog.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah,
Right.
he's been doing it for a long time, and he's great. And if you get caught with that one punch, or obviously he has a lot of power punches. If you get caught, of course, he's gonna defeat you. But I don't believe he can land those punches, and he lands them on the bigger, slower guys who are sitting right in front of him. Everyone's like, "Did you see Francis Ngannou? What he did to Francis Ngannou?" It's like the guy's feet stuck in mud. He's just sitting there, didn't do anything, and just got fucking nailed with a big ass shot. So yeah, if I get hit with that shot, I'm screwed. But I don't believe he's gonna hit me with those shots.
You gonna hit him with that shit?
100% and a lot more.
Because this is the thing, right? A lot of people, this is the thing. You're supposed to come into this fight, according to the boxing rule, and knock him out.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are saying, even if he goes the distance, that's not a win for you.
I understand where they're coming from.
Right. So do you think that you have to knock him out early to prove to people this is what I do and this is what he doesn't do?
To a degree, yeah.
Right.
If I'm going to answer short, straight to the point, 100% I agree with what the people are saying. I have to go in there, stomp all over him, inflict pain, and land that right hand that he says is my only weapon.
Events Ticket Center is MVP's official secondary ticketing partner. Now, millions will be watching on Netflix, but what fans at the Casilla Center, Jake, experience from a live performance?
Just that electricity, that fight electricity. I mean, we're two of the biggest boxers in the world going toe-to-toe in a war, a heavyweight bout. I don't think it's going all 8 rounds. Someone's going to get put to sleep. And so fans got to see that live.
AJ?
Yes, sir.
Same question. What are the people in person going to see that maybe people on Netflix won't see? What's the experience going to be like?
I think, well, I know, not even think, I know the energy in that building when you've got 15,000 people calling out for entertainment, calling out for power punches. I know I'm going to deliver. I know Jake's going to deliver. Also, the ring walk's going to be epic. The ring walk's going to be legendary. They're going to be fire, smoke. I've even seen some of his ring walks, epic ring walks. So the people in the venue are going to be in for a good treat, and they're going to go home and say, what an event that was.
Right. Well, according to both of y'all, somebody's getting knocked the fuck out. A lot of people say you shouldn't have took this fight. What do you have to say to the people that say you shouldn't have took the fight?
I just say, my life, my choices, and I live with them. So I hear what they're saying, but I make decisions for myself, you know?
Right, well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Since you think you could beat him easily, is this just a
I didn't say easily.
Oh, okay, so now you give him the respect he deserves.
I respect
Okay.
myself. I
Gotcha.
know the game.
Is this just a money grab for you?
It's everything.
Okay.
Ever since I come into the game, I clock the hustle. That's how I manage I'm not a YouTuber, a social media expert. I'm a fighter first and foremost, but I understood how to navigate my way through this industry. And from day one, I know how to make money. Before I come into boxing, I knew how to make money. So it's always been a money grab, 100%. And I think now this generation are really showing you have to have your P's and Q's in order, get your money, and also work hard and leave the game with your brains and your money intact. I think that's important. So it's a money grab, it's legacy, it's a fight, it's war. That's what we're going to war for, is to get the goods.
What do you think about when you hear people say shit like that? And they be like, yo, I'm not a YouTuber.
No, neither the fuck am I. At the end of the day.
But hold on, Jake, real quick. A lot of people try to label you as that. You know what I'm saying?
They have low IQ. Like, humans try to put people into boxes, and since I don't fit into any box, they try to keep me in one area or another. I'm all things. I'm an entrepreneur first. I'm a venture capitalist. I'm an influencer. I make Instagram posts. I'm a boxer. I'm a CEO, founder of Most Valuable Promotions.
Right.
I'm all of these things. I'm a man of Jesus. Like, the list goes
So
on. But they just want to say, oh, YouTuber.
Right, because I heard it when you was gonna fight Tank, people in the crowd, like, Tank's like, oh, he's a YouTuber. And I hear other fighters, and him just say, I'm not a YouTuber first. I know he was trying to be politically correct, but it took it like a kind of an insult, like, I'm not no YouTuber. And
oh, no, I don't take it as an insult, because
asking.
YouTubers make more money than boxers.
Okay.
So the fuck? I don't take it as an insult. I just think people are daft, as the Brits would say. So it is what it is. But like, YouTubers run the world. Look at Speed. Look at Mr. Beast.
Right.
Ask all these, parents and old people over here who their kids want to meet. It's fucking YouTubers. We are the new modern day A-list celebrities. So I don't take it as an insult by any means.
Right. Some people are saying this just like a holiday bonus for AJ because he has bigger plans in 2026. Do you think that that's a mistake looking past you? Or does that motivate you?
I don't think he's looking past me. I think his fans and the boxing community is looking past me, and some of the other people that are trying to do fights with him next year. But it's a massive, massive mistake. And I get why on paper people would look at this fight and say, oh my God, Jake's going to die. He's dead, 1 round, etc.
Yep.
But that's what I'm here to do. That's why I love it. Like, I have the world cornered. I have him exactly where I want. I have the boxing community exactly where I want. And when I beat him next Friday, it's the going to be me, the one that's fucking laughing.
Think about that.
Yep.
When you watch Jake Paul, what do you see as far as a boxer is concerned? And do you think that you're in any danger whatsoever?
I see someone who is trying to perfect his skills, someone who is trying to perfect his boxing skills. So in boxing, you have fighters that box at long distance, mid distance, short range. Some fighters that brawl, some fighters that walk forward like Pitbull, that come forward with their hands up. Jake's trying to become a boxer, and I respect it. I think that's probably one of the hardest styles to perfect.
Right.
Hit, be slick, not get hit, look for that knockout punch. And he's taken the hard road doing it that way, because most people will go into a gym and just try fight. But Jake's taking that road to try and be a good boxer, and I respect it. Now he's gonna come up against someone who took that road as well when I first went in the gym, tried to perfect my boxing skills, and still standing on that today.
Right.
So I'm maybe 17, 18 years as a fighter now, that's been trying to perfect my boxing skills. So he's gonna come against someone who's been doing exactly what he's doing for a lot longer.
Right. AJ, do you think Jake is on your level whatsoever?
No.
No, okay.
Respectfully, because it's clear. If I say yes, I'm gonna be lying to myself, and I can't lie to myself. It's not that he can't compete,
Right.
but when you talk about, for example, music, how many albums I've put out, how many mixtapes I've put out, he just hasn't got the body of work I've got in boxing.
Got you. You said AJ was always on your list. Why do you seem so confident about him? I know you talked about a little bit about it earlier, but why him?
Yeah, look, I see. Obviously, he's an amazing fighter, but styles make fights, and I think simply the way that our styles match up, and what I know I can do to him, and the shots that I know I can land on him, I know that I'm gonna be able to go in there and shock the world, and that's why I called him up and made this fight happen, because I believe in myself and believe in my style matching up with his.
AJ, we seen Jake sparring some really, really big dudes in preparation for this fight.
Yeah.
How would that differ from when you fight him on Fight Night on Netflix this Friday, December 19th?
It won't be much different. I think he done well bringing in the right sparring partners. It shows his intent, his focus, his team, what they're trying to do, and getting ready for people that come close and throw hooks, and like Sanchez, someone like a Coley who boxes at distance, Anderson who's awkward, and maybe other people that we haven't even seen. But I think it'll be good preparation for the real thing on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know if you respected his sparring partners or not.
Yeah, they're good.
They all right?
They're good,
They
yeah.
get money. Okay, cool. Jake, you was well into training for Tank before this fight got canceled. Was it much different for training for him, or did you carry some of that training into the fight for him?
No, it was definitely different. I essentially just flipped roles. But what was unique about it is me being able to use the tricks that the little guys were doing to me against the bigger guys in sparring. And so it was really a 180, but I was able to use some of the things that they were doing against me. But really just had to start doing some more strength workouts and get some weight back up just with eating. But the way I see this sport is a quick audible, and quarterbacks in the NFL face different teams every single week, and they have to adjust to different defenses. In boxing, it's no different.
When y'all faced off for the first time at the announcement, your demeanor seemed to change. And you looked up at him, and then you were looking face to chest. Did you realize for the first time how big he was? Pause.
No. I mean, I know he's a big guy.
Pause.
Yeah, pause that too.
Looking into his chest is for the cameras, right? Just to show the size difference. And
Okay.
That's the photo that went viral. So
Cool. You think he's scared?
No,
No?
I know he thinks about it, but maybe that's just more from a point of view of I want to do well, but I don't think he's scared though.
All right. What you think? You think he's scared?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, but there's a little bit of obviously anticipation for any fight. It's no different. You're always gonna have those slight little nerves, but I find that in the bigger moments I actually become more calm, which I don't know what it is, but just thinking through it and manifesting this victory, I know God's on my side, Jesus is on my side, and I can walk into the ring with no fear because I have faith in God putting me into this moment for a reason.
You see with Jake, what I learned about Jake is, so when you look at the physicality stuff, and as you said, he's looking at my chest, I
Right.
think Jake is someone where I got to beat him mentally because he's a mental person. This is my observation. A lot of what Jake's preparation is based around is not only the physical aspects of training, but the way he thinks, meditation, breath work. And if I can break his soul and I can break his mentality, then I've broken Jake. So this is why it's going to be an interesting fight, because I just don't look at it from a physical standpoint. I know the person that's in front of me, and I know that I got to break it. That's what I said. I got to take his soul. It's not just physical. I got to take your soul in the ring.
Only person that can do that is God.
I knew he was going to say that.
Is he fucking with your brain?
No, I don't know. That's what I was gonna ask is how do you plan on doing that? Like when is it gonna start?
Because everything.
I mean, obviously in the fights different.
Yeah.
You know? But
Yeah.
I mean, when are you gonna start taking it?
I've just seen in fights when I can see someone's, let's call it energy, frequency leaving their body. And that's what my goal is to do the same to you. You have
Cheers.
that instinct. You can see it. When you're fighting, you can just see a small glimmer of someone that's just about to start fading. And then you just keep exploiting that until some people give up. Some people get knocked out. We'll figure it out. But as I said, for me, it's not just going in there and being dominating physically. I want to break him down spiritually and mentally.
That's some deep boxing shit you just broke down.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, except that it's
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
because the pressure's on you. And like when I win the first round and the second round, and I think it's gonna be you that starts to crumble because all the pressure's on you. I'm fighting free. The weight, there's no weight on my shoulders. I don't have to
That's
do
good-
anything. I
that's
don't have
good
to
for
prove
you.
anything.
That's
You have
good.
so much to prove. The whole boxing world's like, oh, here's 2 rounds or AJ sucks. The pressure's on you, brother.
You know what it is?
I'm free. Like I already took over this whole game, did everything I want. I'm playing on house money, so I think it's gonna be you that starts to be like, oh fuck it, one round, two round, three round, and then
I live up to the expectation of what people have.
I
on
believe
me.
you're ready. Yeah, but I'm just thinking like once
The pressure's
once the
good.
crowd is like, oh boo boo,
you
Don't
think
worry
he's
about
gonna
that.
get booed?
I think so.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Bring it on. Whatever it is, I'm there to fight. I'm not there for the crowd. It's just me and you. Your team, it's only Jake Paul's name that gets mentioned, not your coaches. None of my coaches, just me. So I'm not worried about my dad there, my mum there, my cousin, my auntie, my uncle. Oh, they can all stay at home. I'm there to work. That's just my mentality. I'm there to work.
Now look, hold on real quick, AJ. So a lot of critics believe, your loss to Dubois, that your chin is suspect. Are you scared of getting knocked out?
Now, I was watching the Ngannou interview, and he's saying the same thing. Different fighters, Ngannou and Jake, but same question.
Right.
You got a chance to test it, and I'm gonna test his as well.
Okay. Do you think you're gonna knock him out?
I know it. Yeah, it's already written
Where?
in the history books, brother. It's destiny.
In yours, not mine.
No, it is.
Not
You'll
mine.
see. I don't need to go into detail, brother.
That doesn't
but
cross my mind.
It's already written.
It doesn't cross my
I'm
mind.
certain
at
of
all.
it.
It doesn't cross
I'm
my
certain
mind.
of
at
it.
all.
There's only one God, and God wrote it, so
It doesn't cross my mind.
it's
at all.
in your book too, whether you like it or not.
We'll see.
The
We'll
final
see.
chapter.
We'll see.
So you're saying after you beat him, you think that's his final chapter?
It's the start of it.
Okay.
I don't know how the book ends, but it's the last chapter for sure. Maybe a couple more
Judgment Day.
fights.
Yeah, Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Well, let me ask you this, right? I also seen, there was an interview, and in the beginning of the interview, if AJ loses, we both gonna retire. But before the interview was over, he's like, but if AJ loses, he should retire. I'm not gonna retire. I took that as, anything can happen. Do you think people like, of course that's your promoter, have a small glimpse of thinking that he even has the slightest chance of knocking you out?
I think you gotta tune in live on Netflix.
Okay.
Friday the 19th. You gotta tune in to see. I can't let that enter my mentality, my psyche, my thought process. It doesn't even cross my mind that could ever happen. Not him, anyone. It's just the way my mind thinks.
Now, Jake, look, we know you was in Call of Duty, Black Ops 7 trailer this year. Now, when you going for that sniper shot on AJ's chin, is that tactical timing or just pure instinct or everything all in one?
Yeah, it's everything all in one. You obviously have to set up the knockout shot, the sniper shot. I did that in laser tag against him, so
Okay.
now I'm about to do it in the boxing ring. But it's intuition, setting him up, and just being ready to fucking commit to the shot.
You didn't do that in laser tag. I smoked him in laser tag.
Bro, I literally beat your ass.
Cap.
Bro,
Cap.
bro, you have no idea
Yeah.
how many times I got you out. I was camping at the top. You didn't even know I was getting you
I
out.
see you.
I was camping up
I
top,
see
bro.
him. Don't worry.
Real sniper shit.
Real sniper shit.
Listen, let's put boxing aside, right?
Yes.
How do you feel Jake, or what Jake has done for the sport of boxing, for young boxers and women as well?
So what Jake has done for the sport, not much, because the sport is a sport.
Okay,
Fighters like Jake and myself are going to come and go.
okay.
There's been great fighters, Muhammad Ali's of the world, Jack Johnson's, the list goes on, Mike Tyson's of the world. So what we do for the sport, we kind of put ourselves on a pedestal. Kids, I think he's inspired a lot of kids. So it's like a thing where parents are now taking their kids to boxing gyms. So for grassroots boxing gyms that were struggling to pay bills are now full because of people like Jake Paul, because of his YouTube audience that are now looking at what he was doing on YouTube and saying, wow, you know, he can box as well. I want to box as well.
Right.
And for women's boxing, he's done amazing because you know, it's women's rights to stand up and fight for equal right. And Jake's a pioneer of that. So he's done well on those two fronts, but I can't say he's changed boxing because boxing's always been big.
What do you feel about that comment? Do you agree with it?
Which part of it?
Well, he says basically for women's boxing, you've been great, but for the sport of boxing, you really haven't done anything.
I mean, I would say I just look at the facts. You know, I had the biggest fight in the world and brought boxing to Netflix, the biggest streaming platform in the world. So, I mean, he's entitled to his opinion, but I would just look at the numbers and where we are today.
That's that. Listen, you got some of the best female boxers on the planet. In this co-main event, what makes Alicia special?
Yeah, she just has that fire in her. She's got insane skills all across the board, offense, defense, power in both hands, and she's got the mentality to, you know, be one of the best top pound for pound female fighters ever. So she's just different.
What do you think about these ladies going 3-minute rounds as opposed to 2?
It's wild. Three minutes, 12 rounds. Like, it's just so cool to be able to support that. And obviously on Netflix as the co-main event. But that's how it should be, right? Like, there's going to be more knockouts with the extra time. It's more exciting. And I believe that women should have the equal right to fight the same length as men.
Jake, who do you have in the co-main event?
I think Alicia will stop her in less than 8 rounds.
Are you saying that because that's your fighter?
No, I just know what she's capable of. I know how hard she's been working for this moment, and I believe that she's going to do something special on that night.
AJ, what about you? Predictions on the co-main event?
So I don't know too much about the opponent, but I know Alicia. I think she's an amazing talent.
Okay.
I know Derek James, so I know he's going to prepare well. So I don't know if it's going to be a knockout, but I'm going for an Alicia win.
Now let's get back to this. What's your relationship going to be with Jake Paul after this fight is over, though?
Cool. Like, I don't dislike Jake Paul. I'm just a competitor, and we could talk about the fight, what he learned, what I learned. And as I said, and I stand on it, I think there's room for us to do some good business because we're crossing over from USA to the UK.
Okay.
We're here to take over, not take part. And I think he's doing some good things in business. First and foremost, I'm a fighter, but we understand that career can never go on for forever. So if I look at life after boxing, someone like him, we could definitely break some bread.
All right. Prediction for the fight this Friday, live globally on Netflix.
Yeah.
What's your prediction?
He's gonna be looking for the right, and I'm gonna hit him with the left. That's what he's gonna be looking for, the right. That's what they're training for the right hand. I'm gonna be hitting him with the left.
Does this go longer than 1 round?
It's a great question. It's a great question. Only God knows.
What's your prediction?
I'm gonna knock him out 5th or 6th round.
5th or 6th round. There we have it, everybody. Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, this Friday, December 19th, only on Netflix.
Let's go.